Hi everybody, I'm JT. Welcome to another video from me here at Campervan Journey. And today, not just because it's my birthday, we're going to be doing something very, very exciting. We're off to Reading to get something new for the van. So I've been chatting to the guys at Rogue Alloys who've been great giving advice as to what would be a good choice for the Hymer. There's a lot of things to consider, not just the appearance and look. We want to make sure that we consider the overall weight of the van, we consider the speed ratings we need, and the laden and unladen capacities as well. So you might be wondering, why am I thinking changing what's on the van already? Well, there's nothing wrong with the standard wheels and tyres that came fitted on the Sprinter chassis. They're actually an all-season tyre as well. But having had on our first trip away in the van an instance where we almost got stuck on a campsite, and knowing that the weather that we'll encounter on our trip to the Alps could be quite snowy and icy, just seemed to make sense to change the tyres to something that is a little bit more aggressive in its tread pattern, more suited to dealing with those conditions. And at the same time, I've never been a particular fan of the wheels that came as standard on this van, so if we can change the design of the alloy wheels as well, then why not? Okay, so we've driven through the rain, the hail, the lightning this morning to come from Salisbury up to Reading to Rogue Alloys warehouse. And the way that their operations set up, we've got a warehouse and showroom here where you can choose your wheels, and then a fitting station just down the road. So the guys were brilliant in terms of giving me a recommended choice of wheels and tyres that were going to do the job that I wanted them to cope with. And as I said, it was very important that we considered the weight of the van, the wheel weight ratings of the alloys themselves, the fitment, the tyres, the profile, making sure that everything was going to be chosen correctly, tying with insurance compatibility, making sure that it was a proper choice rather than sticking any old wheel and tyre combination on the van. So I got a great showroom upstairs. Let me just show you the trouble I've had coming down. So despite making a choice, you walk into the showroom and suddenly there's a load more options to have a look at. One last look at the van before the new wheels go on. So this was the problem that I was faced with. How do you choose from all those fantastic designs? But we've narrowed it down.
We have.
And we've chosen one. We'll have to wait and see which one we're going to go with. Okay, so tyres chosen, wheels chosen, now we're on to the fitting part. So the guys at Rogue Alloys will fit for free if you come to their premises here in Reading, or alternatively you can order the kit, order your wheels and tyres and get them dispatched to you at home and do it yourself. But well, obviously I've decided to drive up here so I can choose in person and get the experience of them fitting themselves properly. So there we go. First one all ready to go on. Looks pretty cool. Should look great on the van. So we've gone for the Falken Wildpeak AT3s. They're 3-peak mud and snow rated. So it'll be great for winter. And I really, really like this bronze design. Good choice. Looking good. So these are the old ones, and these bad boys are the new ones. Okay, so an early start. It is my birthday. Got up early, drove through rain, floods, hail, all sorts to get here to Reading to see the guys at Rogue Alloys, and I think they've done a fantastic job of transforming the look of the van. So we've got some Falken Wildpeak all-terrain, all-season, mud and snow rated tyres on the van, which are going to give us all the grip and traction we need for all situations. They beef up the look of the van tremendously, and the new wheels look amazing. Drop me a comment below and let me know what you think of the new look. I am really, really pleased. So if you want to check out what the guys at Rogue Alloys have got to offer, there's a link in the description below. All their prices and latest offers are on there, some really competitive wheel and tyre package deals. And if you can come down and see them here in person, I really recommend it, because you'll just get that personal touch, the best advice, and a fitting service which has been fantastic. So I just want to say a big thank you to the guys at Rogue Alloys who've looked after me today. It's Chris, Lauren, Liam, Fraser who fitted the wheels. They've done a really good job and treated me really well. This video isn't sponsored by them, and I've spent my own money to buy the wheels, but good customer service is really important in this day and age. So as I said, if you're after some new all-terrain wheels and tyres for your van, and you're able to get down and see them at their premises in Reading, I really do recommend it. I think the van looks amazing, hope you agree. And I suppose one of the things that you expect when you're fitting bigger wheels and tyres, especially an all-terrain style, is that there's going to be a noticeable increase in road noise, and there isn't, which is great. So that's a real positive tick for the Falcon so far. I don't know what the noise rating was for the original tyres that we had on here was, but these are, whilst they might be very marginal difference, they're not droning or grumbling like certainly some all-terrains would do. There's no obvious difference between the steering feel. If anything, the van possibly feels slightly more stable. It's a tall van, so the centre of gravity is quite tall, but with the slightly wider wheels, I think it's feeling like it's sitting a little bit squatter. So the overall stability feels a little bit better. But so far, first impressions are very good. So if you've enjoyed this video and you want to keep up with our latest adventures, please remember to hit the button to like, please remember to hit the button to subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you on another video very soon, where we'll be taking these new wheels and tyres down to the French Alps.